Hello, and welcome to Counseling 5023 Introduction to Counseling Theory. So, in this course, we're going to be discussing counseling theories and discussing micro counseling skills. This course is very important in your process of becoming a clinical counselor as you're going to start to learn about theories and evidence based practice to utilize with clients for direct treatment, right? And you can learn these evidence based practice for different ailments that clients experience and whatnot, and learn about the common factors of counseling, those micro counseling skills that you're going to use throughout no matter what theory you use or evidence-based practices use. There are certain counseling skills and active listening skills that we utilize across the board, right? Before we get into that and the assignments, let's talk about the instructor policies, right? So again, it's really important that you guys participate, right? And you share this learning environment or whatnot. You engage with me and communicate with me and let me know if there's extra things that you guys need in terms of the content. You want to use proper writing style, correct spelling, grammar, right? And you actually want to respect diversity. Again, in our discussion boards and our communication with each other, is really important that we just respect diversity and make sure that we're treating each other with respect. Professional communication is really important, especially in our academic forums and discussion boards and whatnot. We want to use constructive feedback and make sure it's well articulated, well meaning and whatnot. Um, to understand about late assignments, I will not accept any late assignments unless they are communicated before the due date of the assignment. Right? If you don't receive permission to submit the assignment, and there's communication before the due date, don't submit the assignment. Um, and lastly, understanding the use of AI. I will be utilizing GPT Zero and Originality and other AI checking softwares and whatnot. I want to use if you utilize AI, it should be for learning purposes only. It should not be utilized to complete your work or complete your thoughts, or because it's really important for this course that you understand the learning objectives and the content. So I want to see your work. Okay. So the grading scale for this course, there's a 450 points for the course with the mind type activities as well as the mind type quizzes, as well as the role play video and the final exam. Again, you guys will read about the mind type activities, and those activities will be graded, and we'll discuss these here in the next couple of slides. So the first assignment the big assignment we're gonna talk about is the counselor role play video, right? So you will develop a 30-minute role play video and make it available to me. Students will work under the assumption that the initial paperwork, including informed consent, is already complete. During a role play, the student will play the role of counselor. Presenting cases will be provided to the student for the role play. Now, I'm not going to present you any cases or whatnot. You need to find an adult that you can actually complete a role play with or whatnot. The role play I have to reflect what might happen in the second or third counseling session. The student playing the role of the counselor is expected to demonstrate the micro counseling skills, those common factors of counseling that are learned throughout the course. And you're also going to be expected to use skills and techniques from counseling theories and whatnot from the theories we're going to discuss, which are person centered, existential, or gestalt. So, again, find an adult, not a kid, that is willing to do the role play video with you. You can depression, anxiety, um, I'll also send you some information later on about what can be incorporated into that role play video. But this assignment will be due June 15th by midnight. So there's going to be a final exam. So you're going to participate in a 100-item comprehensive final exam covering both textbooks. You will be able to utilize those textbooks or whatnot. This assignment will be due on 6/22/2025 by midnight. You're going to have weekly mind tap quizzes due to that there will be due each week by midnight. Again, those activities are really bring home the learning and let you apply some of the learning throughout the course. You're gonna have mind tap practice sessions, which we do each week on Sundays, right at midnight. Now remember, the mind tap activities all will average out to 100 points, right? With the quizzes and the mind tap practice activities are both 100 points and whatnot, and they average out to 100 points and whatnot. So I'll compile your percentage of both from both or whatnot, and utilize those percentages to see how much you earned out of the 100 points for those activities. So there are two discussion boards that you're gonna receive or whatnot. Your responses must be at least 150 words, and you must respond to the post of one peer. And their response also must be 150 words. So each week at Sunday, they do each week Sunday by midnight. Please have your initial post completed by Friday at midnight to give your classmates the opportunity to respond to you Sunday by midnight. That concludes the course this description and the review of the assignments. If you have any further questions, please email me at ellisonl@lindsay.edu, and I'll be happy to meet with you and discuss. Thank you.